Welcome. This video details the allocation of a debit and credit invoice to each other, where, for example, a transaction has been processed and then has been reversed out as it's no longer required or hasn't been paid, and they need to be allocated against each other. The allocation process is done through the cash receipts screen. So under all options or favorites, you choose cash receipts. Select your bank account and banking location if relevant, and if you are allocating on a debtor, leave it as debtor receipt. If it's the creditor, change it to creditor receipt. When you put in your debtor code, the system will display all of the available invoices and debits and credits that are sitting on that account as yet unallocated. The tender type just defaults to the method that the client most recently paid, so we can change that to allocation. If you don't have an allocation tender type set up in your system, you can log a support call to have that done, or you can use the cash option and use that for allocations as well. With an allocation, there is no money being received into the bank, so it's really important that no amount is ever entered on an allocation receipt. We don't want to increase or decrease our trust account when we're doing these allocations. So we must make sure that we are putting a zero in as the amount available. What you'll see down here is I have a debit and credit invoice that are equal but opposite. I want to clear those against each other. I don't have any amount available to tender. So as I select, you'll see that the amount available to allocate is updated accordingly, and then when I select the other side of it, it comes back to zero. If you had a small difference between the two that is under your write-off limit, you could leave, you'd still choose full payment because you want to clear them in full, and you could leave that small positive or negative amount sitting under amount to allocate and then write it off in the process. In this instance, they are a complete match, so we can then go on and submit. Our receipt details screen pops up where we have the option to produce a receipt if required, and then we can submit. Receipt number is issued, we can click OK, and we can then go on to our next receipt. That concludes our video on allocations. Thank you very much.